It is the last stretch for Cap to Cap in D.C. Hundreds of Sacramento area businesses and political leaders spent one final full day in D.C. meeting with government officials to try and secure federal funding to come back here to our area. But it was a special appearance today from Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen that garnered some national attention. Fox 40 Capitol reporter Eitan Wallace joining us from Washington, D.C. with her message, and Eitan, the dire warning that she had for Congress.
Well, Eric, good evening. And Secretary Yellen certainly did not mince words today. Her message to Congress was very clear. Either raise the debt limit now or risk dark days ahead.
Janet Yellen.
U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen receiving a warm welcome in Washington, D.C. as she addressed 400-plus California Capital Region business and political leaders taking part in the 51st annual Cap to Cap conference put on by the Sacramento Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce. Her focus, the economy.
Our economic recovery has been a collective effort.
During her remarks, Yellen said the U.S. economy has strengthened since the worst days of the pandemic, but she added that could all change if the U.S. Congress does not raise the debt ceiling, also known as the debt limit, the amount of money Congress allows the federal government to borrow in order to pay the country's bills and meet its legal obligations. Right now, the limit is set at $31.4 trillion. Yellen says if that figure is not increased, the U.S. may soon not be able to pay all the money it owes.
Since 1789, the United States has paid all of our bills on time, and it should stay that way. In my assessment and that of economists across the board, a default on our debt would produce an economic and financial catastrophe.
What she means by that?
Many residents could ultimately lose their jobs. Household payments on mortgages, auto loans, and credit cards would rise, and American businesses would see credit markets deteriorate. On top of that, it's unlikely that the federal government would be able to issue payments to millions of Americans, including our military families and seniors who rely on Social Security.
But Republicans stress any deal on the debt limit must also include fiscal responsibility, something they argue this administration has not prioritized.
It is reckless spending on an unprecedented level. And they're doing enormous damage to the economy.
But the administration here at the White House begs to differ. Yellen notes the president has signed several pieces of legislation into law she says will help the economy. Sacramento Congresswoman Doris Matsui agrees. She helped lead the effort to write, pass, and sign the CHIPS and Science Act into law.
I just feel this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
That, she says, is because the legislation includes $280 billion to increase U.S. manufacturing of semiconductor chips needed for all kinds of items and technologies.
These chips aren't everything. They're in absolutely everything. You know, they're in our phones, obviously, but they're in our refrigerators, our dryers, our cars, everything.
And that's why she points out, amid a U.S. semiconductor chip shortage, the Bipartisan CHIPS Act will create tech jobs here, all while making the U.S. less reliant on foreign nations.
This is going to be a generational change that put this country on the path that needs to go.
And important to mention, Fox 40 is the proud media partner of Cap to Cap. And speaking of Cap to Cap, well, today was the final full day of the conference, but the work does not end. It continues. Members who attended this conference telling me that they will take home with them the relationships they made here. And as one told me, Eric, well, advocating for our region never stops. Reporting live in Washington, D.C., covering local news that matters, Eitan Wallace, Fox 40 News.
Eitan, amazing work in Washington, D.C. As always, certainly no surprise, and safe travels back to California. We'll see you.